Welcome to the tips for the 26th of February 2025. Got the results up as always. So let's have a look at how we did yesterday first. Using the first two staking approaches, you would have lost a slight amount, less than one of the units that it's risking of $100. And using the 2-win $1 and 2-win $1 with a capped at 100. Both of those came in at a profit. And since I started tracking those that I would select as generally guaranteed losers with the stars, we only started that yesterday, but using the 2-win capped at $100 method, it made $13. Sorry, to use the 2-win $1 method, it made $13.02. Okay, let's have a look at the selections. Well, let's go through the results from yesterday because there was a couple of losses. So if we look at the 25th, Kembla Grange, we pretty much had some successes being correct. Same with Taree. We did have one loser at sale at $7.80, and we had one loser at Rockhampton at $6.55. As I said, none of the starred ones had a loss. Okay, so let's jump in today. There are 5 meetings today. Some of those are metro meetings with Rosehill and Sandown, Doomben and Ascot. So let's look at Rosehill to start off with. Nothing until race 5 there. There are a few that are around that $10 range and under. I'll zoom in so we can see these a bit easier. Okay, so race 5, number 4, you've got Chief Conductor at $10. And in race 6, number 7, you've got Ajita at $7.50. We've got one there in race 7, number 2, Capital Asset at 23. Not much at Rosehill at all. The races were fairly competitive. If we look at Sandown, there's a bit more to look at. We've got a starred selection in race 1, number 2, Caval at $101. And we've also got one in race 4, number 10, Taurus at $126. Now, generally the ones that I do star are going to be longer shots. They're going to have pretty much almost no chance of winning. So that is why we will see them up at that $100 plus mark quite a bit. Apart from that, really, Sandown's double figures for almost everything. There's nothing low there at all. So not much I can suggest there that would help if you're trying to cut down these selections. Doomben again is a lot of double figures selections, but we do have a couple that are starred. Race 3, number 18, His Finesse at $81. And in race 4, number 20, Wither and Lass at $61. Nothing short there. Like the shortest, we've got a $12 chance in race 4 as a Fran at $12, but that's pretty much it. Ascot, if we look at Ascot using these selections, we've got a couple starred in race 1, Rubik Delight at $34. That's number 4. And in race 5, number 10, Winning Aces at $71. The only other one there to note is in race 5, Simply Rosso is a selection down there at $9 to lay. Jumping to Port Lincoln, there's quite a few at Port Lincoln. So we've got quite a few starred selections here. Obviously, it's a lower grade meet, so there's quite a few horses going around that have very poor form that are just going around to try to win one of these easier races. If we look in race 1, we've got number 13, Ooh La La at $41. In race 2, we have number 14, Jet Rockin' at $81. We also have number 1, Busted Dell at $151, and number 4 Megaphone at $151. Now you'll see here, I do not take all of the long shots and put stars on them. So there are some that, even though they do come up, I'm not just going by odds or anything like that. I've gone, for some shorter ones than those long ones. Race 3, we've got number 11, Nouvelle Marche. No idea how to pronounce it, at $101. Race 4, we have number 12, Yeah Yeah Nah at $51, and number 10, Lagan at $71. Then in race 7, we have number 10, Looks Like a Lady at $126. And race 8, number 4, Foshio at $18. So a bit lower there with the stars on it. Then the last meet for today was Launceston, where I thought I was going to get quite a few selections, being a 10-meet card and generally a lower grade set of races down there in Launceston, but just couldn't find that many across all the races, especially after I'd done race 1 and essentially had 6 selections come up. I thought it was going to be a big selection day there, but it just didn't turn out to be that way. So if we look at those that are starred, it was number 9 in race 1, Lyrical Nanoha at 151. And in race 6, number 15, Girls Club at 101 with the stars. So I will leave it there. Actually, I will just quickly show the tab selections. Had you stuck to those where it started less than the tab odds yesterday, let's see what you would have done. So the 25th, you would have had 4 selections be correct, but 3 of those were over 100 in the tab odds, which means you got some pretty good prices on Betfair, given the initial tab odds that I looked at gave the horses pretty much less than a 1% chance. And there was a $9 shot that started at $4.91 and didn't place. So a good day there if you were laying those that were under the tab odds. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Just a quick video today. Hopefully we get a clean sheet today. We haven't had a clean sheet for a few days now, but if we can get a clean one, that will get the staking plans back into the profit for all of them, hopefully. So let's see how we go, and I'll leave it there, and thanks for watching.